Hi, we are the student team working for Cliexa, and this is Cliexa's compliance algorithm application. So my name is Nicholas Kong, and my teammates are Benjamin Yi and Kang Win. So for our application that we built, it is a medical assessment tool that will allow users to select different assessments and answer questions on those assessments, and they will see if they're qualified for treatment based off of those answers. So to show you what I'm talking about, let's click into the smoking cessation. So as you can tell for our first question, it shows that it asks if we are a current smoker. Let's just say yes, we are a current smoker. As you can tell, it populates the next box and it'll populate the next question with the box. So for every assessment that we have built, we have it in a binary state where you can either answer yes or no, depending on which answer best describes you for the question. So let's hit a series of yeses and nos, and let's see if we qualify for treatment. So this is the final box, and as you can tell, after answering a series of questions, it says that we're qualified for treatment. So we have displayed a CPT code, and for this particular case is 99406, which is for smoking and tobacco use. And every assessment will have their own CPT code depending on what uh, what it is. But for this one, we have a CPT code, and right below the CPT code, you can see that we have a small description of what that CPT code is for. So let's back out and let's pick a different assessment to show you a different CPT code. So let's pick depression. And then for this example, let's just hit all yeses just so we can qualify. So as you can tell, for depression assessment, we have a different CPT code, which is 96127. And our brief description of that CPT code is brief emotional or behavioral assessment with scoring and documentation. So how our algorithm works is we have a set of assessments that you can pick from. So let's go back to the homepage real quick. So we have a set of assessments that we can pick from, and the users will click the assessment of their choice. And when they go into the assessment, it will populate a series of questions for the users to select yes or no on for the question that best describes them. And depending on how they answer those questions, our application will calculate their answers and generate an answer to see if they're qualified for treatment for that particular assessment. So let's show you what happens if we don't qualify. So my teammate is gonna click a series of yes and nos, but we're gonna make it where we do not qualify. So as you can tell, depending on the answers, you can either qualify or not qualify for treatment. And in this case, we do not qualify for a CPT code. Therefore, we do not qualify for treatment. So it depends on how the user answers these assessments to see if they qualify for treatment or not. So I am going to pass it off to my partner Kang, and he will explain the different buttons that we have.
Yeah, hello guys, my name is Kang. So for this application, you are not only able to see one question at a time, but you can see the overall how all the questions link together. So Nick, can you zoom out the box real quick so people can see the whole workflow of the so you can see here, right here, as you can see the whole workflow. That you can go back and see like what question the, the user selected. And we have like zoom in, zoom out button. We have like drag. We can able to drag the boxes. Can you demonstrate that? And then we can definitely, can you zoom out real quick, and we can drag the screen so it, yes, it gives the user the flexibility to change the graphical interface. um yeah, that's it for me. And hey Ben, do you want to add something?
We also uh, included up to not only can you look through, but you can also click and drag your way through each of the questions for the assessment. Um, and And then also we made it so where if they click no to the first question, and this was asked by the client, we go on to the next assessment. See, so as you just saw, I click on smoking cessation, and if I click no to if you're a current smoker, it takes me directly to the next assessment, which is depression. We also included a progress bar so that the person taking the assessment will know if they how far they are, and then when they're close to completion. That'll be all for our demonstration. Thank you.